Arab, the Africans. This video is for those who say Palestine existed because there was a passport. They had a passport. Shh. Listen.
This is a Palestinian passport.
Hey look, I've got one of those. But oddly enough, exactly like the one you're holding, it is a British passport, not a Palestinian passport.
It was issued to my grandfather in 1947. Palestinians existed. So did Palestine.
The British mandate existed, and they did call the land of Israel Palestine in English, but if you turn your passport over, you can see the native language, Hebrew, that is called Eretz Israel. Even back then, it was known as the land of Israel. Not only that, in the passport, you can see again, Eretz Israel, 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 Eretz Israel. The reason your father walked around with the documents mentioning the land of Israel 9 times isn't random. That government of Palestine explained that like the English people call Germany, Germany, but the native name is Deutschland in German, the native name for the land of Israel is Eretz Israel. That's why that term Eretz Israel appears on any passport, driving license, stamp or coin of the British mandate.
This is a Palestinian passport.
Did you hear that, woke liberal jabroni? Just because it has a passport Palestine doesn't mean there is a country of Palestine. This place was a region. It was a region part of the Arab kingdom of Syria. Okay? This area, the Levant region, okay? Or these countries, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, and Palestine, did not exist back then 100 and something years ago, Habibi. The entire region was called Greater Syria. Okay, the Syrian Arab kingdom, you can read about it, Habibi. And it was separated into regions. What do I mean into regions, Habibi? Okay, let me show you just read this. During the Ottoman Empire period, this and that, okay, for 400 years ago, for 400 years, the map of Syria or Greater Syria, Bilad al-Sham, covered a vast region including modern day Syria, blah, 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 the key parts of Turkey, bounded by the Mediterranean, okay, Habibi? These countries didn't exist. Palestine was just a region. What do I mean by a region? Okay? Do you see this is the land? You can open it for yourself and look into it. The map, sorry, not the map. Now we go to Saudi Arabia to explain to you. Saudi Arabia, the country of Saudi Arabia, also has regions, Habibi. Saudi Arabia is administratively divided into 13 provinces, Emirat. Do you know that or not, you stupid woke? Okay, for those stupid regions, or so the 13 regions, okay, there is a map in here. Do you see this map? These are the regions, Habibi. Palestine is equal to one of these regions back then. So, let's now assume Saudi Arabia, okay, is divided or something one day. Do you see these regions? Mecca, the Eastern Province, Medina, and Qasim, Qasim? I don't know this. Jazan. Okay, so let's assume Jazan, which is in the south of Saudi Arabia, is Palestine. So this purple is Palestine. So if these people one day want to make their own country, they will be like Jazanians. Hey, we want to separate and make it. Does it make sense? This is really what happened. The region, this Levant region, was conquered by the French and the British during World War I. And these people wanted to basically make their own country based on a region. Okay? But you are not a country. You will never were. You were just some Bedouin tribe, nomads and Bedouin tribes living in that area. And the British, who kicked the Ottomans' ass and took the land for themselves, who now, in 1920, became your leader, okay, told you to accept the Jews. You rejected the Jews, and then the starting of the fighting is started. And I'm coming to you with this in a bit, just hold on. How many guys you seen this stupid post, okay? This stupid post by this jabroni, you've seen it so many times. For those who say that the war was started by Palestinians on October 7th, here is the list of massacres that was carried out by Israeli Zionists against innocent Palestinians. And he started you with this massacre, the Yafa massacre in 19 84. Okay, and then he go there, but this look, the world didn't start on October 7. So if you don't condemn what Israel doing before October 7, then don't ask to condemn what. Did you read the stupidity, guys? Okay. What about these then? This happened before 1948, Habibi. This happened 1929. The Hebron massacre, Habibi. You killed here 67 children, Habibi. You killed these people. Look at the corpses. Look at the pictures, guys. I don't know if you can see the pictures, but just type the Hebron massacre, guys, and see what they did in here. This is more to elaborate to you. I'm gonna wait. Let me just make it bigger so you can see it, you stupid Muslim. Now you're telling me, so what? This Hebron massacre, read this, you stupid woke. The 1929 Hebron massacre led to an understanding of the importance of Jewish self-defense in the land of Israel. Because you attacked them first, they had to create their own militias, okay, to defend themselves. Because you attacked them, Israel was established, okay? You created the Zionists the way they are treating you right now, as you claim, because of how you did to them, because of the massacres you committed on them first, of which you call jihadi operations, and you never call them massacres, because you are a coward who never take responsibility for their actions. Yeah, you did this first. You are the one who committed massacre, not just in 1929, Habibi. You also did it in the Yafa riots, Habibi, in May 1921. This is when the Jews started to come to Palestine, okay? And this is what happened. Just 1 second, let me show you the... this is what I have. Read this, Habibi. Dozens of British, Arab and Jewish witnesses all reported that Arab men bearing clubs, knives and swords and some pistols broke into Jewish buildings and murdered their inhabitants, while women followed to loot. Women looted. They attacked Jewish pedestrians and destroyed Jewish homes and stores. They beat and killed Jews in their homes, including children, and in some cases split open the victims' skulls. Do you read that, you stupid Muslim, you stupid woke, you stupid liberal? Do you read that? You started killing them. How do you want them to retaliate? You killed them in 1921. And then at the same time, I get these fucking people here.
Stories that my grandmother told my mother about how the Palestinian Muslims treated Armenian refugees who were obviously overwhelmingly Christian was incredible. They were welcoming.
As they moved to Palestine, Palestinians were welcoming them because they saw the Jewish people coming in as brothers and sisters escaping persecution.
We let you into our homes when your own countries tried to murder you, and everyone else turned you away. We fed you and we clothed you, we gave you shelter, and we shared from the bounty of our land with you.
These people came on ships.
No, we don't need to hear the rest. Fed them? The British Empire took the land, whether you like it or not, because they kicked your government, the Ottoman government, and they are the ones who opened the land for them, not you Palestinians. You didn't like them. You throw rocks at them, you killed them. We know your stories very well here in the Middle East. You absolute liars, bringing me some fucking woke jabronis from the middle. Oh, my mother, my grandmother. How the fuck your grandmother knows shit? You don't know jack shit, Habibi. You're liars, absolute liars. Your mother, your grandfather are in the USA. They never been here. They're liars, guys. These people are just unbelievably liars, guys. I'm moving on because the time is, it's almost 1 hour of recording, Habibi. So it's gonna, anyways, I'm gonna be fast. After these stupid Palestinians killed the Jews in here, the Jews made this group called Haganah, okay? The primary Zionist paramilitary organization representing the majority of the Jewish community in British Mandatory Palestine from 1920 until the establishment of Israel in 1948. These Haganah were the ones who used to protect the Jews from the brutality and the abuse and the oppression of the Palestinians. Here, you know what, guys? I don't want this video to be more than 1 hour long. I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube first, and then I will continue from this slider, okay? You see the slider? We're gonna continue from here. So yeah, watch the next one, and hey, don't forget to click like. Guys, without your like, this video will not go anywhere. So please, Habibi, click like, okay? I will see you in the next one. You're my friend, right? Click like. Okay, I will see you. Stop recording, Habibi. Stop recording.